Maya Jackson had only been working at La Belle Maison for 3 weeks. A soft-spoken woman in her early 20s, she kept to herself. Polite, efficient, and invisible to most. Her co-workers liked her, but they didn't really know her. She wasn't one to share her story. The truth was, Maya had grown up with a deaf sister and had learned American Sign Language from the age of 6. It was her way of connecting, a silent world she felt safe in. One Thursday evening, the restaurant buzzed more than usual. VIP reservation at table 7, whispered the manager. That's Thomas Reynolds, billionaire investor. Don't mess it up, Maya, checking the seating chart, felt her heart skip. Table 7 is mine. Thomas Reynolds entered with quiet authority, his mother beside him, graceful yet reserved. The older woman looked around with the faint disconnection of someone used to silence in a noisy world. When Maya approached to greet them, Thomas raised a hand. She's deaf, he said quickly. You can just take the order. But instead of stepping back awkwardly, Maya smiled and began signing. Good evening. Welcome to La Belle Maison. It's an honor to serve you. The older woman's face lit up instantly. Her eyes sparkled as she replied, her hands moving with joy. Laughter followed, pure, light, genuine. The entire section went silent, watching as the two connected effortlessly. Thomas stared, stunned. He hadn't seen his mother so alive in years. Later that night, as the restaurant quieted, Thomas approached Maya. How do you know sign language? He asked. My sister is deaf, Maya said softly. We grew up signing before we even learned to talk. It just feels natural, Thomas nodded, visibly moved. My mother lost her hearing when I was a kid. I tried to learn, but business got in the way. He looked down, regret in his voice. Maya smiled. It's never too late to start. That line, simple yet profound, stuck with him. He didn't know it yet, but Maya's presence was about to change his life as much as she had changed his mother's evening. Over the following weeks, the Reynolds family returned often. Thomas's mother requested only one waitress, Maya. Together, they shared stories in sign language while the rest of the room faded away. The other staff noticed. Why do billionaires keep coming back for her? One whispered. She must be doing something right. But it wasn't service. It was connection. Maya listened. She remembered details. She cared. Then one evening, Thomas arrived alone. He looked tired, the weight of corporate life on his shoulders. Maya, he said quietly, I want to surprise my mother. Could you help me learn a few signs? And so, late after hours, the billionaire and the waitress sat in an empty restaurant, hands moving through the air, learning to speak in silence. A month later, Thomas invited his mother for dinner again. But this time, when Maya greeted them, Thomas joined her in signing. Good evening, Mom. I've been practicing, he signed clumsily but proudly. His mother froze, tears immediately forming in her eyes. You remembered me, she signed back, trembling. The entire restaurant watched as the Reynolds family reunited in a language beyond sound. Cameras clicked, phones came out, but for them, it was just family, reconnecting after years of silence. When the story went viral the next day, Maya's life changed overnight. A week later, Maya received a call, an invitation from the Reynolds Foundation. Thomas offered her a scholarship to study speech and hearing sciences, fully funded. You gave us back something priceless, he said. Now let us help you share that gift with others. Years later, Maya stood on a university stage, giving a talk titled, The Language Everyone Should Learn. Thomas and his mother sat in the front row, proud and smiling. The girl once known as the shy waitress had become a voice, not through sound, but through compassion, understanding, and the language of love. End message. Never underestimate the quiet ones. Sometimes their silence speaks louder than words.